Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking a closer look at a shocking story that's been blowing up across social media, viral claims about Ozzy Osbourne's final moments. Posts and images are spreading fast, leaving fans around the world stunned and confused. But what's really going on? Is there any truth behind these rumors, or is it just another wave of misinformation? Stay with us as we break it all down. You won't want to miss this. Are you an Ozzy Osbourne fan? If you are, drop a 1 in the comments. If you only know him from his iconic music, type A0. And don't forget to enjoy the video and hit that subscribe button. Your support helps our channel grow stronger every day. After Ozzy's passing, his family shared private photos and intimate moments from his final days. Among them was a video of him congratulating his daughter and expressing his wish to see her in her wedding dress, a moment that touched millions of hearts. Though so weak he could barely stand, he still managed to smile, his hoarse voice full of love. His family revealed that it was his devotion to his children that gave him strength in those last days. In that moment, Ozzy was no longer just a rock star. He was a father, simple, warm, and profoundly human. Through stories shared by friends and family, fans began to understand the struggles Ozzy endured. Parkinson's disease slowly took away his mobility, brought constant pain, and sometimes affected his mood. Yet he never complained in front of his loved ones, especially his daughter. Ozzy carried himself with strength until the very end, determined for his children to remember him as a resilient father. Perhaps it was the love of his family that became his greatest source of strength, helping him face those final difficult days with courage. The final chapter of Ozzy's life was profoundly moving. As his health declined and constant pain made each day a challenge, he grew frail, but he never stopped fighting. Throughout it all, his wife Sharon remained steadfast by his side, never leaving him for a moment. She cared for him, helped ease his pain, and gave him the strength and encouragement to keep going, proving that love and devotion can shine brightest in life's toughest moments. Even as Ozzy's health worsened, Sharon remained by his side every day, surrounding him with love and care. She witnessed his toughest moments as Parkinson's and other complications took their toll, with constant medication needed to ease the pain. His children, Kelly and Jack, were also there during his final days, offering support and reminding him of the unbreakable bond and deep love of family. The precious moments Ozzy spent with his family became a wellspring of strength, helping him endure the physical pain and exhaustion. Even in his weakest moments, their love kept him determined not to give up. Alongside his family, close friends, including Tony Iommi and Geezer Butler, his former Black Sabbath bandmates, shared heartfelt stories of his final days. They recalled standing together through the highs and lows of their musical journey, cherishing the bond that had carried them through decades of shared struggles and triumphs. Ozzy's longtime friends spoke with deep admiration and love for him. Even as his health declined, they remembered a true fighter who never gave up. The stories shared by his friends and family painted a vivid picture of Ozzy Osbourne's final days. Days marked by pain, yet overflowing with love from a legend who dedicated his life to music and to the people he cherished most. The life and career of Ozzy Osbourne is a tale of struggle, triumph, and unforgettable moments. From a humble boy growing up in Birmingham, he overcame personal hardships to become one of music's most iconic figures. Though his journey had its darker chapters, It was his resilience and the unexpected twists along the way that solidified his legendary status. Ozzy Osbourne was more than an artist. He was a symbol of rebellion, freedom, and unwavering perseverance. Ozzy Osbourne was born in 1948 into a poor family in Birmingham, England, and faced many hardships during his childhood. His parents divorced when he was very young, leaving his mother, Pamela, to raise him and his siblings alone. Growing up in poverty made Ozzy keenly aware of deprivation, and he dreamed of escaping that life. School never captured his interest, but music did. Despite being ridiculed by classmates for poor grades and social struggles, Ozzy found comfort, purpose, and an outlet for his passions in music, setting the stage for the legend he would become. At just 15, Ozzy left school and took on a variety of jobs to help make ends meet, working as a mechanic and even spending time in a car factory. But no matter what job he did, music always called to him. Soon, he made the bold decision to follow his passion full-time. Ozzy joined several small bands, honing his skills and stage presence, until fate led him to Black Sabbath, the group that would not only change his life, but also redefine the future of rock music. Black Sabbath was born in 1968 when Ozzy joined forces with his close friends Tony Iommi, Geezer Butler, and Bill Ward. Together, they crafted a sound that would revolutionize rock music, pioneering the genre we now call heavy metal. With iconic tracks like Iron Man, Paranoid, and War Pigs, the band captured a raw, dark energy that reflected rebellion, frustration, and the societal unrest of their time. These songs weren't just music, they were anthems that defined a generation. Despite Black Sabbath's enormous success, Ozzy was forced to leave the band in 1979 due to personal conflicts and battles with addiction. While many might have seen this as the end of his career, it marked the beginning of a new chapter. Launching a solo career, Ozzy quickly became a legend in his own right with albums like Blizzard of Oz and Diary of a Madman. Hits such as Crazy Train catapulted him to even greater fame, cementing his status as one of rock music's most iconic and enduring figures. Thanks to his raw talent and electrifying stage presence, Ozzy quickly became a global rock icon. He was more than a singer. He embodied chaos, rebellion, and unpredictability every time he stepped on stage. One of the most infamous moments came in 1982, when Ozzy bit the head off a bat during a performance in Iowa, a stunt that has since entered rock legend. But these shocking acts were more than publicity. They were a reflection of his untamed spirit and fearless approach to life and music. These shocking and wild moments weren't just stunts. They reflected Ozzy's personal struggles and the inner battles he faced. They were his way of coping with pain while carrying the heavy weight of fame. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, Ozzy reached the pinnacle of his solo career, but his legend wasn't built on music alone. He became a living part of popular culture, a symbol of rebellion, chaos, and unyielding individuality. From his groundbreaking work with Black Sabbath to his solo career, Ozzy didn't just help define heavy metal, he pushed rock music to entirely new heights. Constantly reinventing himself, he secured a legendary place in the hearts of fans worldwide. A major turning point came in 2002, when he and his family starred in the reality TV show The Osbournes, giving the public a rare glimpse of the man behind the music. This came as a huge surprise to many fans, revealing a side of Ozzy they had never seen before. Beyond the legendary rock star persona, viewers saw a devoted father, a loving husband, and sometimes a quirky, awkward man navigating everyday life. The Osbournes introduced Ozzy to a whole new audience, people who weren't necessarily rock fans but grew to admire his family and enjoy the humor and unpredictability that made him so relatable. The contrast between the wild Ozzy Osbourne on stage and his real-life self is what made him so fascinating. On stage, he was the Prince of Darkness, fierce, fearless, and utterly unpredictable. But on the Osbournes, fans discovered a different side, a humorous, sometimes clumsy, and deeply endearing Ozzy as a husband and father. This unexpected contrast made him relatable, real, and human. Beyond the rock legend persona, Ozzy revealed a loving, vulnerable man, just like anyone else. Despite a lifetime filled with controversies, from turbulent personal struggles to battles with substance abuse, Ozzy Osbourne has remained a beloved icon worldwide. Fans admire him not just for his legendary work with Black Sabbath or his groundbreaking solo career, but for his resilience. Every setback made him return stronger. Ozzy never stops reinventing himself while staying unmistakably true. His music transcends generations, defies prejudice, and continues to inspire. That is why his legacy lives on in the hearts of rock fans everywhere. From a poor boy in Birmingham to a global rock legend, Ozzy's life is a testament to passion, perseverance, and resilience. He overcame illness, addiction, and countless personal struggles, yet never stopped moving forward. Ozzy Osbourne was never perfect, and it was precisely that imperfection that made him unforgettable. To fans around the world, he was more than an artist. He was a symbol of life itself, of fighting back, and of never giving up. Though his story has reached its final chapter, Ozzy will forever burn bright as an eternal flame in the world of rock music. When news of Ozzy Osbourne's passing broke, the entire music world felt the weight of an irreplaceable loss. For nearly half a century, Ozzy had been more than a musician. He was a cultural icon whose presence shaped generations. Despite facing countless hardships, from serious illnesses to personal struggles, his passing left a deep and lasting sadness in the hearts of millions around the world. Ozzy Osbourne passed away on July 21, 2025, at the age of 76. The official cause was complications from Parkinson's disease, a battle he had faced for many years. His passing didn't just mark the loss of an extraordinary artist. It closed a chapter of rock and metal history. Known for a life full of daring moments, controversy, and unforgettable music, Ozzy spent his final moments peacefully, surrounded by his family, a calm ending after decades of chaos and struggle. News of Ozzy Osbourne's passing sent shockwaves across the media and social platforms. Fans who had followed him since the early Black Sabbath days and through his solo career were left heartbroken. Tributes quickly poured in, from fellow musicians, colleagues, and devoted fans alike. The very first response, however, came from Ozzy's own family, who shared their love and memories of the rock legend. Sharon, his wife of many years, shared a heartfelt message. He was not only a wonderful husband, but also a loving father and grandfather. Our family will miss him forever. She had stood by Ozzy through his long battle with illness, witnessing his struggles, yet never losing hope or faith in his strength. In Ozzy's final moments, Sharon remained his greatest source of comfort, helping him find peace despite the pain caused by Parkinson's. His children, Kelly and Jack, were also heartbroken. Jack Osbourne shared on his personal page, My dad was a one-of-a-kind person. He fought through everything life threw at him. And although he is gone, his legacy will live on in us and in the music world. Both Kelly and Jack shared heartfelt memories of their family life, showing that Ozzy was not just a global star, but also a devoted, loving father. His passing was not only a heartbreaking loss for his family, but also a profound shock to the global music community.